Ever wondered how to make a quick and delicious dinner? Well, today we're going to unlock the secrets of a dish that's as mouth-watering as it is easy to whip up. The star of our show is an irresistible Italian sausage pasta, a meal that's guaranteed to please your palate and fill your kitchen with delightful aromas. Italian cuisine is renowned for its rich flavors, its tantalizing textures, and its comforting heartiness. It's a culinary tradition that spans centuries, a testament to the Italian love for food that's both simple and satisfying. And our dish today encapsulates these very qualities. It brings together the best of Italian cuisine in a recipe that's easy to prepare, yet so delicious, you'd think it came straight out of a trattoria in the heart of Rome. Imagine biting into perfectly cooked pasta, its slight firmness contrasting beautifully with the succulence of Italian sausage. Picture the rich, robust flavors of the sauce, a medley of tomatoes, garlic, and herbs that envelops each ingredient, tying everything together in a symphony of taste. Now imagine being able to create this culinary masterpiece in your very own kitchen with ingredients you probably already have in your pantry. This recipe is not just about creating a meal, it's about experiencing the joy of cooking, of watching simple ingredients transform into something truly spectacular. It's perfect for those busy weekdays when time is of the essence, but you don't want to compromise on taste. In less time than it takes to order a takeaway, you can have a hearty, home-cooked Italian meal ready to serve. So are you ready to embark on this culinary journey? To explore the flavors of Italy from the comfort of your own home? To impress your family and friends with a dish that's both simple and sophisticated? Good, because we're about to make some magic in the kitchen. First things first, gather all your ingredients. Our star of the show is the Italian sausage, packed with an array of flavors that will ensure your pasta is anything but bland. Next we have the pasta, a staple in any Italian dish, which will serve as the canvas for our recipe. Then we have the olive oil, a trusty companion in any culinary journey, providing a smooth base for our dish. To enhance the flavor profile, we've got onions and garlic. Their pungent and aromatic qualities will add depth to our pasta. Moving on, diced tomatoes add a refreshing zing and a touch of sweetness, while red pepper flakes inject a hint of spice. Of course, we can't forget our trusty seasonings, salt and pepper to taste. Finally, we have fresh basil. Its unique aroma and taste will add a final, fresh flourish to our dish. With all these ingredients at hand, we're ready to start our cooking adventure. Now it's time to get your pasta cooking. A culinary journey to Italy wouldn't be complete without mastering this fundamental step. So let's dive in. First off, fill a large pot with water. The size of the pot is crucial. We want to give our pasta plenty of room to move around and cook evenly, so the bigger the better. Once the pot is filled, place it on the stove over high heat. Now let's talk about salting the water. This isn't just for kicks, it's a vital step in the pasta cooking process. The salt enhances the flavor of the pasta from within. It's like seasoning from the inside out. So as the water starts to boil, add a generous handful of salt. Remember, the water should taste like the sea. That's the Italian way. Next, it's time to add the pasta. As it enters the boiling water, it'll start to soften and sink. Here's where you have to be vigilant. Stir the pasta occasionally to prevent it from sticking together or to the bottom of the pot. This will ensure each piece cooks evenly. While the pasta is bubbling away, let's talk timing. Follow the package instructions for an al dente texture, which in Italian means to the tooth. This is pasta that's cooked so it's still firm when bitten. But, of course, cook it to your personal preference. Now here's a pro tip. Just before you drain the pasta, reserve some of the pasta water. This starchy water is a secret weapon in many Italian recipes. It can be used to adjust the consistency of your sauce, making it silky and delicious. And remember, pasta waits for no one. As soon as it's cooked to your liking, drain it immediately to stop the cooking process. You don't want to end up with mushy pasta, do you? While our pasta is cooking, let's move on to the next step. Simultaneously, we're going to prepare our irresistible sausage sauce. The heart of our dish. This is where the true magic happens. The aroma alone is enough to make your taste buds dance in anticipation. So let's dive in, shall we? First off, we're going to sauté the onions and garlic. The trick here is to wait until the onions turn a beautiful golden brown, their sugars caramelizing to add a depth of flavor that's truly unparalleled. And the garlic, it adds a punch of flavor that beautifully complements the sweetness of the onions. Once the onions and garlic have reached perfection, it's time to introduce the star of the show, The sausage. We're going to brown the sausage, breaking it up into bite-sized pieces as it cooks. As the sausage sizzles and browns, it releases its own juices, which mingle with the onions and garlic to create a base that's rich and full of flavor. Next, we add the tomatoes. These will form the backbone of our sauce, providing a tangy contrast to the rich, savory flavors of the sausage. We're going to let them cook down until they're soft and bursting, their juices melding with the sausage to create a sauce that's as vibrant as it is delicious. And then the seasonings, a sprinkle of salt, a dash of pepper, perhaps a hint of chili for those who like a bit of heat. The seasonings are what make this sauce truly yours, so don't be afraid to experiment. Let your taste buds be your guide. Once everything's in the pot, we're going to let it simmer. This is where patience is key. As the sauce simmers, the flavors meld together, each ingredient lending its unique character to the whole. The result is a sauce that's complex and layered, a true symphony of flavors. And there you have it, a sausage sauce that's truly irresistible. Now we're just a step away from bringing it all together. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to combine our pasta and sauce. The magic of any pasta dish lies in the marriage of its individual components. Today, our bride and groom are the pasta we've lovingly cooked to al dente perfection, and the rich, aromatic sausage sauce we've created with such care. Now it's time to unite them. Introduce your pasta to the saucepan with the simmering sausage gravy. Don't be hasty, let them meet slowly, ensuring every strand of pasta gets acquainted with the robust sauce. Remember the pasta water we set aside earlier? Now's the time to use it. Add it in small increments to achieve the consistency you desire. This starchy water not only helps in loosening up the sauce if it's too thick, but also helps it cling better to the pasta. So don't skip this step. It's crucial to the final texture of your dish. Once your pasta and sauce are happily mingling, reduce the heat and let them simmer together. Why, you ask? Well, it's simple really. Simmering allows the pasta to absorb the flavors of the sauce. It's like a little dance where the pasta and sauce sway to the same rhythm, harmonizing their flavors. So how long should this dance last? A few minutes will do the trick, just long enough for the pasta to soak up the rich, hearty flavors of the sausage and tomato, but not so long that it loses its own unique texture and taste. And there you have it. Your pasta and sauce, now beautifully combined, are ready to be served. The result, a delightful dance of flavors, a symphony of textures, and a dish that's guaranteed to warm your heart and satisfy your appetite. So grab your fork and dig in. Savor the fusion of the pasta's subtle taste with the bold, punchy flavors of the sausage sauce. Relish the complexity that each bite offers. And there you have it, a quick and delicious Italian sausage pasta. Bon appetit!